Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Hello?
You on the phone?
Hello?
Hey guys, it's me. I just want to give an update. I am 33 weeks and 4 days pregnant. And things have been going pretty well. The baby is the size of supposedly a honeydew melon, and he weighs between 4.2 to 5.8 pounds and is between 17 and 18 inches from crown to heel. Symptoms I've been having. Y'all know I have gestational diabetes, so I have like the symptoms that come with that, the extreme thirst, the fatigue, that kind of thing. Some days is worse than others. But overall, I have been maintaining my blood sugar pretty good. I have been watching what I eat. I have not had to go on medication for gestational diabetes, and I'm grateful, and I hope I don't. And I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. So, anyways, I've also been having a lot of headaches again, swelling of hands, face, and feet and legs, which feet and legs is normal in pregnancy, but my hands, when you can see how swollen, my face is swollen today, but my hands particularly, these 3 fingers are numb. They've been numb for probably 2.5, 3 months now. Which is great. Since I have gestational diabetes, I have to check my sugar 4 times a day. So, these 3 little numb fingers get pricked a lot because I can't feel it. So, it turns out pretty good. Oh, I've also been having acid reflux as always. It's got to the point now where I'm basically sleeping sitting up. I have 3 pillows that I have to sleep on, and then a pillow under my arm, and then a pillow between my knees. So actually 5 pillows that I sleep with every night. That's the only way I can sleep. The insomnia has still been bad. I wake up all during the night, and when I am asleep, a lot of times it's not a restful sleep. And then during the night, every night, I pretty much wake up for at least 2 hours straight, and then I'll fall back asleep off and on for a few more hours, and then I get up. So, yeah, that's definitely still there with pregnancy. That's been going on since the teen weeks this pregnancy. So, yeah, fun times. The newest important symptoms is high blood pressure. That is not a good one. But I have been having high blood pressure, so high that last Monday I did not feel this baby move all day long, and I called my doctor in the afternoon, and because I got real dizzy, and so I checked my blood pressure and it was high, and like I had already checked it and I had seen it was high. It didn't bother me that it was high. I still was not going to do anything about it because I don't know. It had been high the last few days, and so I called my doctor because I got real dizzy when I was leaving the house. I just got super dizzy and my face was swollen and stuff. And I called him and I told him, I haven't felt the baby move since 1 a.m. and it's 2:30 in the afternoon. And my blood pressure, I told him the numbers. What should I do? What do they suggest? And the nurse told me automatically, go to labor and delivery. So I went, and on my way there, I got real dizzy and I started seeing spots. And the second nurse to my doctor's office called me and told me the same thing, to head straight to labor and delivery. So I'm like, well, they must feel it an urgency if they both are calling me to tell me that. So I went, and usually they monitor you 45 minutes and then they let you go home. Well, they kept me for 3.5 hours because once I got there, my blood pressure continued to skyrocket, and they were worried, and they called my doctor, talked to my doctor several times about what to do. 32 weeks on the dot, so it's still pretty early, and so Anyways, we got people praying. I called my mom, and my mom told some of our friends, and we got people praying, and all of a sudden it just started going down, and I give God the full credit for that. And I still didn't feel him move, and so after that, and so they did an ultrasound to check his fluid and his organs to make sure he's okay. So they checked and everything was fine. His heart rate was good. That was another thing. I had been listening to his heart rate at home. It had been fine when I was listening to it, but then when I told the doctor that too. I told her, his heart rate's been good, but I haven't felt it move, and so that's another reason why they did an ultrasound, because they still heard his heart rate, and his heart rate was good at the hospital. The prayers worked and everything turned out okay, and we got to go home. Then Wednesday, I went back to the doctor for my weekly appointment. My blood pressure was even higher than what it was on that Monday when I went to labor and delivery. So she's like, surely that's not. Let's take it again in a little bit and see if it goes back down. No, it went up farther. So my doctor decided, she said, with the way things are going and you have gestational diabetes, and now it looks like you're developing gestational hypertension. And they also found protein in my urine. She decided that we are going to induce, and I'll get on that date later in the video. So, anyways, fast forward to Saturday. I was feeling fine. We were going to a flea market around here, and when I got out of the truck, I felt a gush of fluid, and it was so much that it wet my underwear and my thighs. Not like bad, like running down my legs, but just enough to get all over it. And I was like, maybe it's discharge, I don't know. So once we left and we got back home, I checked, and there was a little bit of discharge, but probably that long of my underwear was wet, and it was clear, and it had no smell. Yes, I smelled it, because they tell you to. So I thought, man, I hope my water's not leaking, I don't know. So I just kept a watch on it all day. I had a lot of cervical mucus after that, like watery cervical mucus, but I never had any more gushes and like that. So I was like, well, I guess it's all right. Baby was still active Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Then Tuesday, I started having a lot of contractions, and that's all the way till today. I've been still having some good contractions. They're not like consistent enough where I time them they're like 5 minutes apart. It's nothing like that. I'll just have one every few hours, and so it's all in my lower back and my lower stomach. It wraps around, and today I've been having more sharp pains in my lower abdomen and just pressure. I feel a lot of pressure in my pelvis and in my lower back. So I don't know what's going on with that. I still need to do a video. I'm going to do one of my birth plan. Things have changed since I'm getting induced, obviously. I am happy that they're going to induce and the baby will be okay and I will be okay. Also, because of my blood pressure, my doctor had said that we're going to try to make it to 37 weeks. She's not sure if I will because of my blood pressure. And she wants me to try to make it to 35 if I can. That just really depends on my blood pressure and my sugar and all of that, everything I have going on. For the baby's safety and mine, she said, sometimes it's better for me not to be pregnant and the baby to be okay versus me stay pregnant and risk both of our lives and me having seizures with preeclampsia and all of that. So she did an extra blood panel on me because of the protein in my urine to check my organs, and I never heard anything back, so I'm guessing everything turned out okay, which is great. I really don't know why there was protein in my urine. Maybe I was dehydrated. I don't know. They haven't told me yet, so anyways, that's that. I've been working on our hospital bags. I'll do a video about that as well. But we are trying to fix up our nursery. So I'll give you a tour of that real quick. It's a big room. It used to be a garage, and it's converted into a room now. They're working on the ceiling today. It's coming along. So as you can see, our nursery is a disaster. What it is it was a garage, and the people that lived here before us just threw it together and converted it into a bedroom. And they did a crappy job. The walls literally cut you because they used a sponge or something for the texture. And if you rubbed up against it, it literally cut you. So definitely not safe for kids. We're going to make that room Jaden and the baby's room because it's big, and yeah, we can fit both of them a lot easier than in Jaden's small little room. Our nursery is supposed to be done by next week. I hope it is, because I literally can't get to my baby clothes. I wanted to pack his stuff, but I can't get to them to wash them because they're behind furniture that's in our living room right now from that was in that room, that, you know, office furniture. It's all in our living room, and so I can't get to it right now. It's yeah, it's quite hard. So it's a little stressful not having anything for the baby. Or I have like a few outfits out, but I don't want to just wash like 4 little baby outfits like in the washer. That's a load, wasted load and wasted baby detergent. So I want to wait till I get my other newborn stuff out from that I had left over from Jaden, but I can't get to it, so it kind of sucks. But it is what it is. Yeah. Maybe wondering how Jaden's doing with the whole big brother thing. So we have been practicing. So I got a baby doll from my mom's house. I put baby doll or some of our baby's clothes on there, and we've been letting him practice. So I'll try to get a clip of that so y'all can see. Sometimes he does great and he'll soft touches on the baby, and other times he'll be like to shove him or whatever. So we're gonna have fun adjusting, but we'll get there. It's hard to believe, but he'll be 2 in October, so it's crazy, guys. I cannot believe he's almost 2. So now I guess I'll reveal the thing you're all wondering: when am I getting induced? So the doctor said if I make it past 35 weeks, like I was saying, we're going to induce 37 weeks. And so that puts me at, drum roll, August 19th. So she said we'll induce August 19th or August 20th, and that is in 23 days, I believe. So we're right around the corner, and it does not feel real. It does not feel real even that I'm pregnant. And it doesn't feel real that I'm about to give birth. Like, what on earth? I don't know. It's so crazy. It's so surreal, and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. So anyways, here's a bump shot for y'all. I know y'all all want to see the bump. It's getting out there. We had a maternity shoot yesterday, so when I get pictures back from that, I will share that as well. Anyways, thank y'all for watching. And if you haven't, please hit that subscribe button below. And God bless. Bye.